Hey guys, welcome back. I just wanted to try to bring you along with a little video that I was going to try to do here. Just a quick cutting of this bottle to try to make it look something like that. Not sure if you guys can see. It's a horrible drawing anyways, but pretty basically my goal is to try to cut away this part here. Remove that part of the plastic bottle, and then plant in some lettuce, some leafy green lettuce, that sort of thing. I have some drain holes here. I'm not sure if I'm going to put them in. Instead of putting in the bottom, I was hoping to try to put them kind of up like a little bit on both sides, so that kind of hard to show, but so that this area could kind of be a little bit of a reservoir. I live in Florida. Things get pretty hot here, and the it's not necessarily the best from a water standpoint, so I'm trying to conserve water where I can, so I'll probably about there. So maybe leave some holes here if I do put some in. I'm hoping that I won't overwater, and this is probably going to go to one of my neighbors, and I'll probably have it where she hopefully she won't overwater, and then she's a gardener, so if she'll know how to poke some holes, or I can always poke some holes in it later. So I'm just gonna go ahead and try to draw it out here real quick, sketch it out. Once you guys seen the book, really don't need to see that. I'm trying to think about a 2-inch gap here, maybe. It's really all I need is enough for the plants to not really be for the plants to be able to come out and not hit the sides as the stem grows. So lettuce stem shouldn't get very much larger. It shouldn't get to this size here, in theory. So I just figured I would cut off this little section here. Now I am going to need to cover this up. Probably I'll use aluminum foil or something. Maybe some weed barrier. I'm not sure. I'll probably go with aluminum foil. Would be my guess. And I'll try that. So let me just draw on here real quick. Nice little straight edge I have. Just kidding. I was not prepared. Alright, so I'm just drawing 2 lines, a little more. It's probably about 2.5 inches or so. I'll just start with this kind of rough, just kind of this rough design here, and we'll see. We'll see how all that turns out. I'm gonna go ahead and use a Sharpie. You could use whatever that you can cut with safely, and not hurt yourself. So be extra careful when cutting. You use all the protective gear that you should. Don't do what I'm doing. I've cut quite a few things. Cut away from yourself. So I've cut a lot of things, so I try to be extra careful when I'm cutting. What I figure is I'll try to do the 2 long cuts first, and then I'll try to do the side cuts in hopes that will make it easier to cut. So that was pretty easy there. We'll push in here, cutting away from myself. So yeah, as you cut, the bottle kind of gets harder to cut. I try to wrap my hand around, going behind the knife, so that I'm not holding it this way, obviously. And just try to cut here. Be as safe as you can, guys. And remember, if you guys do this and you get hurt, it's not my fault. Make sure, if you're a kid, make sure to get parental supervision if you're going to do this too. But this is a nice little project that maybe the family could do together, just to kind of teach the kids about recycling, teach the kids about planting and that sort of thing. So I just finished that cut. Sorry, didn't really show that very well, I guess. And then I'm going to try this cut here. Try to cut away from myself this time. Yeah, I cut away from myself last time. Yeah. What I'll do is I'll try to hold this in the bottle, just to try. And what I like to do is I like to just push the knife in, let it cut, and then pull it back out. That seems to work pretty good for me. You guys can cut however you want, though. Oh, there we go. Alright, so that's that. Sorry it took so long. My hands aren't as nimble as they used to be. So this is the idea. I'm trying to keep the side up as high as I can, because if I fill this all the way up to here in dirt, I feel like that will give me more dirt, more volume, and hopefully counteract some of the small container size. I was hoping to originally get 3 plants in here, but I think loose leaf lettuce, if I plant them here, if I do 2, put them here, and the goal is just to get lettuce in, and be able to take and just to get lettuce in here and just be able to grow it, and just cut away, like once a week or however often she wants to try to get. So I think she'll probably need more than one of these, but we'll see. I'll probably make one for myself, 1 or 2 for myself, just to see. So the next step would be to fill this up with dirt and then put in the plants. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this video here. I'm going to try to join up the next couple videos. So I'm hoping not to have a part 1, part 2, part 3, but I don't want this to be like an hour long. But all right, I'll catch you guys in a bit. Hey guys, welcome back. Just wanted to try to fill these up with some dirt and soil real quick, and just bring you guys along for that. Hopefully this doesn't make too big of a mess here. And of course it will make a huge mess. Didn't think that one through, did I? Alright, I'll just have to try to be more careful. But I'm just going to fill these up here with some soil that I have here. This is actually garden soil, and that's why you see the bigger chunks of wood and that sort of thing. I tend to try to use the garden soil because it's a bit cheaper. It seems to work out pretty good, I think. I haven't had too many complaints other than the big parts of, like wood and some of the bigger organic material in it. But the garden soil is meant to kind of break down, and you use that to in the ground there. Sorry about the wind, guys. Hopefully it's not deafening you. But yeah, so the garden soil is supposed to help build your soil. So you end up with bigger twigs and that sort of thing. That if if you're not using a container, it's perfect, because then that wood and other material would break down and that sort of thing over time, and you get a bit more. You get a bit more. You would get a bit more organic material put into the soil, and it would help build your soil over time. Whereas when you get the potting mix, it's a bit more moisture control, trying to make sure that your plants get enough moisture locked away so it doesn't just all drain out the bottom of the pot, but that it also is able to drain well enough. So it stores a little bit of a little bit more moisture, probably has a bit more stuff to hold moisture in than the garden soil would, because garden soil usually you want it to drain fairly well, I believe. At least that's my take on garden soil and garden soil and potting soil. So like I said, I just buy the other garden soil because it's cheaper. I'm trying to pack it in a little bit, because when I water, I don't really want it to I don't want the water to just kind of seep, I don't want it to push it down. I pretty much want the dirt even here is what my goal is. So I've gone ahead, you can see it's already kind of got a, it's already got, the sides are already getting hit there. So I'm going to wrap this up in aluminum foil. I'm not sure if I'll do that on camera or not. But I will show you. I did find these. These are my milk jugs here that I had, and I just cut a hole in the top, and then I wrapped them with aluminum foil. I believe this is just regular old clear tape. This is like 3 or 4 years old, so it hasn't been sitting out in the sun the whole time. But I haven't leak tested it, but It's pretty good. It's the milk container that milk jug that I got from Costco. Here's another one here. You can see a little bit better. I just took a knife and just cut around. That was before I had my hole saw, so I don't know. I haven't tried it with a hole saw yet. The biggest problem I had is when I was trying to move it around the handle, so I don't know if I'll try to do aluminum foil back here next time and then just not worry about the front, or if I'll wrap a piece around and do that. I don't have that many of these though, unfortunately. These are my favorites. So I think if you fill it all the way up, it might hold more than a gallon. I'm not sure, but so those were the original ones that I was growing tomatoes in, and I you know, a 1 gallon container for a tomato, unless it's like a dwarf variety, or even if that, you know, it's still, that's pretty small. So that was just one of the things I just did to I didn't have containers back then, and so I just wanted to go ahead and get started with everything that I was doing. And so that's what I did, is I said, well, I got these milk containers, I bet I could make a container out of that. And so I did. And that was kind of my start to the hydroponic side of things. The gardening side, you know, I would take you know, orange juice containers or milk containers, and I would put them there. This is really dried out, horrible quality soil at the moment because I haven't been watering it, obviously. Just has some dead stuff. I think this is grass. I think this is kind of like a grass that planted itself afterwards. But you can see the organic material in here, the sticks and that sort of thing. It does break down over time, especially I think if you keep it wet, it helps to break down. But I didn't, you know, the plants in there ended up dying over the summer while I was not feeling good. So that was what happened to that one. So not too worried about it. I can always just, you know, replant. So, but the hydroponic side of this is really cool and exciting for me. Being able to grow just without the soil media. So much of my time seems to be wasted just trying to deal with soil and that sort of thing. So this I'm trying to do kind of as an experiment, though, just to you know, kind of a proof of concept, and you know, just kind of see how it all kind of works out and everything. So sorry to ramble on, guys. Trying to make it as interesting as I can, but that's pretty much going to be it, I think, for the soil here. My next goal is to go try to find some lettuce plants that I have that I overplanted, and I'm going to try to take those and see if I can't pull some out. Obviously, ideally, I wouldn't want to. I need to thin it though, and I hate wasting plants. So these have been the plants have been in the window box there. If you haven't seen the other video, you might want to check that out. But that one's been, I think, since October 26th, I believe. So I'll go over there and grab some of those plants and hopefully get a jump start on it. So there we go, field. I'll go over, grab some plants, and then I decided not to cover the aluminum foil because I wanted to check and make sure that the soil got in okay, but I guess I could have done that. So all right, I'll catch you in a minute. Hey guys, welcome back. All right, we're gonna try to pull some of the lettuce from here and stick it in here and hopes that it will work. This was what I planted. I really wish I knew if I could identify those lettuces that are popped up. Sorry, the sun is just horrible on this. Hopefully you guys will be able to see the names and everything of the different types of lettuce. Sorry if you can't. It is in the previous video though, so if you need to go back and watch that, then you can. I'm just going to try to see what I can do on pulling out and thinning some of this. The ultimate goal here is to kind of thin out some of what's in here. So that would be the ultimate goal, and hopefully we will get a plant as well from it that we can plant. So I really wish I knew. That one. There we go. That one doesn't really need to be thinned, but I'm going to go ahead and pull that because I'm pretty sure that's a loose leaf. I'm just going to take my little pocket knife here and just try to not disturb as much of the roots as I can. That's at least the hope. Alright, so you guys can see what I'm up to. So pull him out. So got a lot of roots there with it. So now we're here. I'll try to move around some dirt best I can, not to compress the area. Drop the little guy in. And push down on the area there just to try to get as much as I can. Support as I can for the little guy. This is pretty rough. I don't know if these guys will make it, but we'll try to see if we can't make it work. Alright, let's go back over here. Let's see. Not sure. Try to pull one of these out in here. See if I can't get something that's a bit more. There we go. Try to get it so that you guys can see both without me having to balance the plant and try to plant it. My big arm's in the way. Alright, well, the dirt ball just kind of fell apart on this one. I'll pull him aside, I think. I don't think that's going to work. Let's try again. This time I'll try to be a little bit more careful. Now, obviously, this isn't an ideal situation. Ideally, I would have wanted to plant these in here, but that didn't work. Yeah, so thinning these out is probably not the best way to get my transplants here, but I have 2 transplants, and I have to probably bring this inside or get it out of the sun with the transplant. Hopefully the roots will be deep enough here, and hopefully these guys will take. Stink to do this all for nothing, but so I'm gonna go ahead and do this one, and then I'll go ahead and wrap these up, and we'll see from there. So alright, see you guys later. Alright, there we go. I got these finished. I figure as a precautionary, just in case these don't take, I'm going to go ahead and start some, I'll just drop in 2 or 3 seeds here per container. There we go. And hopefully then things don't take off. She'll at least have some stuff there that will hopefully grow for her. Hopefully my fingernail didn't pick that up. That's at least the thought here. Yeah, that's lots of. So she'll be able to decide whether she wants to keep these or thin them out. One of the seeds fell up there. Oh well. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll go inside and wrap these up then. Hey guys, welcome back. We're back inside here now. I just wanted to get a little bit of water on these plants here. Hopefully they don't suffer too much from the transplant shock. So that's going to be my first thing. I'm not going to fully water them in because I don't want them to when I try to put the aluminum foil on, I don't want to have them just kind of dumping out all the water and stuff. So only just going to add just a little bit. After I'm done, I'll take in off camera. I'll water them in and everything. But I don't want to water too much because I don't have holes in the bottom. So keep that in mind if you guys do this and you want to poke holes in the bottom, go for it. If you don't, or if you want to poke them more on the side so that it gives a little bit of a reservoir, try it. Just see what works for you guys in your area. I just know in my area I'm always fighting water, so I'm always trying to find ways that I can conserve water in any way I can. I'm just going to use just regular aluminum foil here, and just I got this Scotch packing tape, so I don't know how this is going to work. Last time, this is pretty much what I used. I don't think it was the same brand. I could be wrong. But I'm just going to try it and see. So I'm hoping I can just take these and just kind of start here and wrap it around the bottle. So I'll try to do that. I'll try to do it all on camera, guys. But if it starts to get long and boring, I'm probably just going to cut the feed, and let you guys see the finished product. Now, first thing I tried to bend this in. Now, one of the things you could do is try to take a file or something and clean up the edges so that they're not as pokey. But I'm not gonna worry about that. I'll take this aluminum foil and kind of wrap it in a little bit in hopes that will kind of do the same thing. I want to try to get as much of it covered as I possibly can. I'm just gonna rip off a piece of tape here. And I'll do the other side here, just to try to get a good foundation for it to stick to. Because I've noticed that if you can get your aluminum foil to wrap it to wrap it tightly, it does seem to hold up a little bit better. I think that's what I figured out the last time. Not positive, but I'm just gonna. Sorry, couldn't see that. So I'm just going to wrap it around here. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. Guess I didn't really check the camera there. Wrapped it around here. I'm just going to try to fold it back a little. I'll just see if I can't. Let me grab some scissors. It's all about preparedness, and I have failed. That's okay. So I'm gonna wrap this up, kind of fold it off where I think it should go. I'll crease it. This will give me a little bit of extra. I want it to be as tight as I can, but I don't want to cut it too short and then have to start over with aluminum foil. Aluminum foil is not horribly expensive, but it is a resource I like to try to make last. It's always nice not having to have to buy new aluminum foil. Oh, there we go. So I just cut them just regular scissors. Alright, so let's see. So I'll push this in again here to try to make a little bit of room. Sorry, my big old hand's in the way. Sorry, guys. There we go. Like that. Alright, well, let me take this off here. Nice thing is I cut a little bit extra. So I'll just rip off a small piece there. Try to fold this in here. Oh, shiny side out. Sorry, guys. No, it doesn't. Reynolds, or one of the companies that makes it, says it doesn't matter whether you do shiny side out or not, shiny side up or down. They said that when they make the aluminum foil, that's just the way it. When I guess they press it out or roll it out somehow, and they make it really thin. I guess that's just the way it. One side comes out shiny, and the other side doesn't come out as shiny. But if I remember what they said correctly, I think they said that it doesn't matter whether you prefer to have the shiny side towards the food or away from the food. It works the same. So I thought that was kind of interesting. I guess there's a huge debate about shiny side in, shiny side out. All that stuff, but I always like to see the shiny stuff. So I have a seat here, guys. Sorry. All right. So that looks pretty pretty good. I'm going to try to fold this if I can. Fold it in a bit. Like I said, try to get as much of it covered as I possibly can. And I'm going to try not to tape that just in case the lid ever needs to be taken off. It can be. If you, I happen to have a really huge roll of aluminum foil, so I used, I think it was instead of pulling out lengthwise, I used the width of it this way. But mine is one of those huge industrial sized, things. So I don't know if the standard size, I don't know that you can do that with. So I think that will be fairly sufficient. I could get some more and go around there. I'm not going to for now. I'm hoping that this will work out all right. Let me turn this around. Let's see if we can't get the bottom. I'm sitting on the wrong side of the camera. Sorry guys, can't really see. I'm hoping everything is getting in the picture here. So let me go ahead and tape this off here. So you could fold this up and have this more straight, and it would probably cover more of the bottom. I'm going to pull mine this way though and tape it here in hopes that you can still kind of fold this up. Okay, so it worked out okay. There we go. So fold that up. I'll put a tape across that. Probably should have folded it down so that water and stuff hopefully won't get in it, but kind of a afterthought. I'll just get a little piece of aluminum here and just cover this. Probably using far more tape than I actually need to use for the project, and I probably could have used just a smaller tape, but I feel like this tape will hopefully stand the test of time. Don't need it to do a whole lot. The aluminum foil should pretty much hold its size and shape and everything. So there you go. So now that's covered. So hopefully these little transplants will make it. I planted a couple other seeds, and we'll see how that goes. I'll go ahead and do the other one off camera, guys. I know it's getting really long, but that's pretty much my idea. So I might leave this inside tonight. And then bring it back out tomorrow morning. Is probably what I'll end up doing. Hopefully my cats don't get into it and stuff. So, but all right. So that's gonna be my little experiment. One of these I'll probably give to my neighbor. The other one I'll probably hold on to just to see kind of proof of concept. Make sure it works. I might not give the other one to my neighbor right away. Make sure that they live and everything. And if not, then the new ones hopefully will sprout. So, all right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Please like, subscribe, and comments if you could too. I love and enjoy the comments that you guys are doing. Thanks, guys. Bye.